Welcome to the recap of Emily in Paris Season 3. Emily dreams of standing at the Eiffel Tower and discussing her dilemma, deciding whether to work for both Madeleine and Sylvie. When she wakes up from this dream, it turns out she is working for both of them. Madeleine's water breaks and she is taken to the hospital in an ambulance. Sylvie fires Emily, who arrives late to the farewell party she planned for Elfie. After seeing her hesitation about the relationship, Elfie says goodbye and gets in a cab, leaving Emily alone. Madeleine gives birth to a baby boy named Jack, and Emily tries to prove her loyalty. They meet with one of Savoy's clients, but Sylvie also arrives. Sylvie refuses, only to immediately discover she has no clients as Pierre Cadoldt has sold his company to a luxury conglomerate JVMA, which handles their marketing in-house. It's solstice night in Paris, and Emily takes Mindy's microphone and sings to Elfie to show how much she cares about him, leading to a reconciliation between the two. Sylvie is threatened with eviction by her landlord, and she has been using her apartment as an office. With Luke's help, she speaks with the building manager of the Savoy building to force Madeleine and Emily to leave. Mindy feels nervous about performing in a club and discovers that having sex with Benoit helps. Emily tells Madeleine she wishes to stay in Paris and resigns from her position. After becoming unemployed, Emily starts vlogging around Paris, needing to stay busy. Meanwhile, she is hired temporarily as a waitress at Gabriel's restaurant. However, after speaking with Camille's mother, she feels encouraged to seek out and rehire Emily. Camille feels guilty for not respecting her pact with Emily, and an artist called Sophia at the art gallery shows romantic interest in her. Emily is dealing with her work visa application as she fears being deported and does her best to promote gratitude. Elfie gets a new apartment and has a housewarming party. Mindy is about to perform with Benoit for the first time when she receives flowers from Nicholas, causing Benoit to break up with her. Emily appears on La Ace along with Gabriel, which upsets Sylvie. Emily travels with Gabriel and Elfie to Antoine's Bastide in Benoit province to seal a deal. Elfie and Emily are invited by Gabriel to a restaurant he wants to visit, but Antoine makes Elfie cancel at the last minute. Emily feels uncomfortable after the meal when the waiter considers them a couple. Lauren arrives, upsetting Eric, who leaves for Paris. Sophia responds that it is possible to love more than one person. After the event, Elfie asks Emily for the receipt for the lunch to expense it, but she remembers the staff complimenting her and Gabriel as a couple, so she lies and claims to not have it. Emily and Elfie leave for Paris in the limited edition McLaren that Antoine bought. Mindy is invited by Nicholas to watch How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days at a park, and she invites Emily and Gabriel since Elfie is in London and Camille is in Greece with Sophie. Nicholas struggles to work with Pierre Cadoldt because they have different ideas, and Emily offers Gratuit's help as Pierre is uncomfortable with JVAM. Nicholas calls Emily and shares with Gratuit that he plans on firing Pierre and replacing him with Gregory Eliot Dupree, whom Pierre despises, and hopes they relay the news to Pierre. Emily tries at the last minute to stop Pierre from joining them for lunch, but as he is crossing the street, he is hit by a motorbike taxi. Pierre recovers in the hospital after his accident, while Gratuit cannot tell him about his firing. Nicholas plans to announce Gregory Dupree as the new face of Pierre Cadoldt during a new store opening, even though Emily asks him to wait for Pierre to get out of the hospital out of respect. Emily has an idea: make people believe Pierre has died, to have him appear at the event and announce he will continue his work without JVMA, which embarrasses the De Leon family. The next day, Emily finds Gabriel happy as he says that Camille is back from Greece and everything is fine between them. Elfie returns from London, and Emily is disappointed that he didn't mention their relationship to his family. Gratuit's new client is a romance company, suggesting a couple to get engaged in a public way and get paid. Julian is annoyed by Emily's interference, but Sylvie dismisses his claims. Lauren is away, but he surprises Sylvie by attending their date at the opera. Gabriel offers to propose to Camille and asks Antoine for help in the restaurant. Camille and Gabriel get engaged, and Emily proposes a new idea using hot air balloons. Nicholas prepares a party for Mindy and Emily asks to make amends with him. Elfie confesses not telling his family about her and they decide to make their relationship public. Gabriel renames his restaurant after his grandmother Gigi, who dislikes Camille. Mindy and Nicholas plan to go to Gabriel's and Camille's engagement party, but Benoit arrives and submits a song for her to the Eurovision Song Contest. Gabriel and Camille decide to get married at the party and everyone gathers for the ceremony. Camille interrupts Gabriel during his vows, saying she knows he loves Emily and broke a pact she made with her not to pursue him. She also announces that she's pregnant. Elfie breaks up with Emily, suspecting something is going on between them and that he will not be her second choice. Thank you for watching the recap, and if you liked it, then please give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.